everybody, and I want to welcome everyone to this episode of the Booze Geek. My name is Chuck, and I am your host. This episode is part 3, the penultimate episode of our Mother Earth Brew Co. Portfolio Taste-a-Rama. On that first episode, we tasted and reviewed Mother Earth's flagship beer, the original Cali Creamin. On the last episode, we tasted and reviewed the first offshoot of the Cali Creamin. This is the Cali Creamin Orange Creamsicle. Now on this episode, we are tasting and reviewing another offshoot of the Cali Creamin. This is the Cali Creamin Peaches and Cream. So this beer is a peaches and cream ale. And this beer also has the same stats as the first two. This beer clocks in at 5% ABV, and it's got a really low IBU of 18. So without further ado, boom, let's keep throwing the football. Here we go. We're throwing the football. We're having fun. So let's pop the top on this one. Here we go. 1, 2. Boom, boom. Yes, indeed. Ooh, a little bit of smoke on that one as well. Yeah, get a nice, once again, Cali Creamin pour. Yeah, baby. Oh, behave. But let's color-wise. Oh, wow. Very similar to the first two, although this one is just a hair darker. It's still pretty much a golden straw, but it is just a tad darker. And yeah, just under half finger veil of pure white soap suds on top. So all three of those have been very similar. Color and carbonation. But let's give this one a swirl, and let's give this one a nose, and let's see what we have aroma-wise. Is it going to be similar or different? Here we go. Nose number 1. Peaches and cream, baby. Yes, indeedy. What are we getting? Well, first and foremost, peaches. We are getting those peaches, peaches, peaches. But we're also getting a little bit of tangerine. And one more quick nose. Little nectarine as well. Absolutely. But yeah, those peaches, boop, are like peach, 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 peach. Yes. So, peaches front and center. But I'm going to swirl this, as I am swirling. But let's give this one a sippity sip. So once again, PROST to the peaches and cream, and PROST to Mother Earth Brew Co. Here we go. PROST, baby. Sip number 1. Wow. Okay. Now, you know, mouthfeel-wise, I'm going to say this one's a medium-bodied beer because the weight of the beer is a little bit heavier than these two, but I mean, it's still, it's dialed down. I mean, it's a lower end of a medium-bodied mouthfeel. But what do we have flavor-wise? Well, number 1, peaches. We are getting those peaches. Number 2, we are getting that nectarine is coming through. Number 3, after I give it a sip. Now, we're also getting a little bit of that tangerine is coming through. However, we are also getting that creaminess is coming through. And I will say, out of the 3 so far, this is the sweetest of the 3. Hands down, this is the sweetest of the 3. This takes the cake on the sweet factor. But this one, I gotta admit, it's refreshing. It's easy drinking. This is not as refined as either of these two. I mean, this is cream of the crop beer. Great beer. This one, I think, could use a little bit of tweaking, the Orange Creamsicle. This one, I also think, could use a little bit of tweaking. I don't think first and foremost, honestly, and I'm not saying this in a negative way, the flavor in this one tastes a little artificial. The peaches, it tastes a little artificial. The citrus and the peaches, they do. And it is a lot sweeter than I thought it was going to be. It really is. It's a sweet one. I'm not going to lie. But even with that, I mean, because the peaches taste so artificial, I wish actually that peach flavor would be brought down a little bit. But what would I give this on the pint-o-meter? I mean, it's a very, very cool comparison. But I think on the meter, I'm only going to give this one a 6. Yeah. I mean, not a bad beer, but like I said, to reiterate, I think it needs just a little bit of refinement to match these two. I really do. And like I said, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. But I'm going to stick with my number. I do like it, and I think everyone should also go get a 6-pack of this and compare it to these two. But on that note, that comes to episode 3, and on the next episode will be the final episode of this portfolio tasting extravaganza, where we are going to bounce back similar to the original Cali Creamin, but this is the Cali Creamin, but this is the nitro version of the Cali Creamin. So yeah, Cali Creamin with nitro. But I'm very curious how this one's going to compare to all these, but especially to the first one. So yeah, I invite everyone to come back for that episode. And with that, we will see you next time. I'm going to raise my pint, and I'm going to say cheers, PROST, and enjoy!